Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who has been engaging with this channel through comments, likes, and subscribing. I do appreciate it so much, as it makes this project more fun with an engaged audience. Now we are finally back in Belladonna Cove for another apartment lot redesign after I went and saw the solar eclipse in Paducah, Kentucky. Today we are actually going to do a double family client. So first will be Jessica Peterson in the Main Street Mobile Homes. When Armand de Bateau demanded an heir, Jessica Peterson knew it was time to leave. She just didn't want to be tied down when Belladonna Cove was so filled with romantic possibilities. Of course, when she left Armand, she also left his vast fortune and standing in society. Can she make her own way? And also, more than one viewer suggested that I put the Newson family on this lot. After their parents' untimely death, the adopted Newson clan is faced with the reality of separation and a return to foster care or weathering the unknown future together. With no parents to guide or protect them, can the Newsons continue to provide each other the safety and security their adoptive parents provided? So that's who's going into this lot. Let's go ahead and take a look. So here's Jessica. She is a fortune sim. Her personality actually lends itself better to popularity, but her star sign and her bio actually are much more romance. So probably I would personally change her to popularity with a romance sub aspiration. Some girls have all the fun, and Jessica was always a little precocious. While Armand was adding up his riches, she was adding up her exploits. She's been getting closer to Carlos' contender and his wallet. Maybe it's time to invite him over. Since I didn't want to place them on the lot in order to read their bios, I went to the Trusty Sims wiki, so here we go. At his age, Gavin never thought he would be adopted. He is grateful for the chance at a real family and has come to fiercely love his brothers and sisters. In fact, Gavin couldn't imagine life without them. He decided long ago that he would do whatever it took to protect and care for them. Now, Gavin is a fortune sim, and he is also a nature lover, so I would actually keep him that way, but his deep introspective side is actually kind of a nice touch. Ginger was a troubled child with a troubled past before flowering under the loving kindness of her adopted mother, Gloria. With Gloria gone, Ginger faces the unknown challenges of being an adult and acting as a mother to her siblings. In my estimation, Ginger is incorrectly assigned as a family sim. Her lifetime hobby is actually gaming, so I would make her a pleasure sim, and that way she could also write restaurant guides to support her family. Gabriella, a precocious child, has been dubbed the princess of the Newson family. This little wonder enjoys the lavish love and attention of her siblings and has a knack for wrapping people around her little finger. So Gabriella's personality lends itself very nicely to being a family sim, and she is actually a tinkerer. Gallagher is one of a kind. He is a happy child who tends to be shy around strangers. He stays to himself more than any of the other children, but he is coming out of his shell day by day. Will his siblings continue to bring out the best in him? So like Gabriella, Gallagher is a Cancer and also a tinkerer. Probably good to be a family sim someday. Georgia and her twin brother Garrett were adopted most recently and loved as if they had always been around. They play well with each other and merrily get along with the rest of the family. These two managed to bring more laughter and happiness into the Newson household. So Georgia is the only one whose hobby I could not discover and I don't remember from my previous playthrough, but I would say she's probably given to be a fortune or popularity sim, and there's a good chance that she's fitness or sports as far as her lifetime hobby. And here we have Garrett, and an example of Maxis getting a little tired writing bios because his and George's are pretty much identical. But their personalities are actually very different. He is a Pisces, which lends itself to family, and he is also a tinkerer. So I've got 3 tinkerers in this family. So here we have the Main Street Mobile Home Park, and it is 5 units. Of course, you can only populate with 4 families of your own. The 5th would automatically be for an NPC. The NPCs will either be bohemians or gearheads. And I am going to go ahead and get rid of this 5th home here and expand the others so we still have enough open area for our mobile home dwellers. So now I will evict Jessica, and I will make sure that I return her to her initial funds of $14,325 after she re-rents her place. And then I am going to eliminate the furniture and switch the lot to residential. So here we are. I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct this unit. Plus, I am going to replace all of these flat roofs with actual roofs because I've seen a lot of mobile homes and I've never seen one with a flat roof. It doesn't mean they don't exist. It just means I've never seen it. So now that I've got that portion of the project done, I will go ahead and do what I do, which, as you know, is deconstruct the interior of all the units. That way I am starting with my tabula rasa because that's the way I like to do things. And we will then get on with the whole redesign portion of this project. So in Jessica's unit, as well as this unit over here, they are technically going to be efficiency because they are one room with the bathroom and closet each. This one is, I think it's meant to be 2 bedrooms. I'm not sure. And this one also meant to be 2 bedrooms. So we will make sure that we give more because we're going to have the Newson clan over here. I'm going to keep Jessica in this unit probably, and then I am going to also expand all of the units. So I'm also going to replace the foundation from the column deck to the lattice deck. Now in my kitty Let's Play, we do actually live in a mobile park. Well, they did. The girls are currently just graduated from college, but I used the lattice deck because most mobile home parks have what's called a skirt around the foundation when they're not being used and you don't see the wheels. Okay, and finally choosing the foundation. I've got this one. It's about 50% larger, wider I should say. I added 1 width on Jessica's unit, so it will be the same size as this one. And this one is just overall a longer unit. So obviously this unit and this unit have the same area, and I'm going to give them the same floor plan. But these 2 units are completely unique and will have their own floor plan. So for the Newsons here, we have 2 4x4 bedrooms separated by closets. And then we have 2 4x5 bedrooms also separated by closets. I added a smaller bathroom here, a larger bathroom here, and right here we will have a kitchen alcove and the main living space. So for Jessica's unit, we will give her a good sized bedroom because we did recover that extra 10 tiles here. And this is the best case for micro bathroom that I can come up with. And she does have a closet. Now in the long narrow unit, we have a 5x6 bedroom with a private bath and a walk-in closet. At this end, we have a 4x6 bedroom. There is a bath and a closet, but hey, it's a shared closet because we're also going to have a 4x5 bedroom, and this is a Jack and Jill. And this will be the main living space, and I'm going to find a way to get a powder room in here since both of these closets, or excuse me, bathrooms are completely confined. Now this unit will be the flip of Jessica's, so a 4x6 bedroom, the micro bath, and a closet. And I think for this unit I will actually include the little powder room here and a coat closet there. So now I have our doorways and closets installed with preliminary textures, and now I'm going to spend some time, of course, decorating the place. So this is Main Street Mobile Home Park before the redesign. 5 units, all with flat roofs. On the stilts. Open area here, open area here, here, and here. Okay, so here is the new and improved Main Street Mobile Homes, and we did eliminate one of the smaller units and gave it more community space, and we did that so we could have larger units. I replaced the column foundation with the lattice foundation to create the look of a skirt around it, and then the flat roofs I replaced with a low gabled roof. You will notice that there's a difference between these two units because with the overhang it looked like one continuous unit. So the larger units have a 25-degree roof slope angle and the smaller units have a 15-degree roof slope angle. I did quite a lot for the grounds, which included some lovely areas for sitting and a great community picnicking area, as well as a fishing pond, because as we discovered, Gavin is a nature-loving sim. And we have a great playground area for all the kids. Past the white unit, we do have a community chess area. I did bump out the white unit one more tile width towards the sidewalk to give just a little bit more space inside. I did give all the units a new siding and gave each unit coordinating floral fencing. And now it's time to take a look inside. Like several of the other apartment lots, I did color coordinate, but I also went for more thematic designs. So in the white unit, I went for a very coastal vibe. Coastal is typified by a lot of stripes, a lot of blue, and a lot of white rustic wood. So here, immediately upon entry, we have the entertainment sitting area, as well as the bookcases. We have our little kitchen alcove back here, and a dinette for 6 people. And a really beautiful beachscape. To the left of the kitchen is a 2x4 bathroom in the beige tiles. And then past that are 2 4x5 bedrooms. First for the twins, Georgia and Garrett. Very bright, sunny, and yellow. And all of the bedrooms have a mirrored closet. And except for the toddler room, equipped with dresser, bed, and desk. And Gabriella and Gallagher are currently sharing the blue room. A nice surfer poster. And once the twins become kids, Gabriella would move in with Georgia and Garrett would move in with Gallagher, and we of course would redesign the room for the girls. So back through the main room, we have another bathroom right here and 2 4x4 bedrooms for each of the teens. They're smaller, but they get them to themselves. First we have Ginger's room, very pink, very feminine. And while not heavy on the blues, it still does have a coastal vibe because of the stripes and the wood. And Gavin's room, a bit more masculine, again with the stripes. Next, let's check out Jessica's unit and the theme for her, going based off of the fact that there was actually already a lot of pink, plus she wears pink. And we went for pink, and the theme is actually pretty tacky. Tacky was what I was going for. This paper is actually from, I believe, Hot Date in The Sims 1. And as I said, this is a micro bathroom with the shower, this standalone sink, and a toilet. I did get 10 more tiles in here, which gave me the ability to give her a separate bedroom. Again, very tacky. Now, her hobby is actually music and dance, so I gave her a ballet bar and a little Degas to appreciate. And of course, a desk for herself. Now for the green unit, as we enter, we are presented with a wall, but when we move to the left, we have a living room. We are going for a very country theme here. Very cozy. Seating for 4 at the dinette. Little kitchen alcove through which there is a powder room and a coat closet. Now down this direction, we head to an actual master bedroom, which is very country, completely out of the Seasons package. And there is a walk-in closet here and a private bath. Now as we head back through the living room, we are presented with a hallway. And the first door in the hallway will lead us into the smallest of the 3 bedrooms, which has 2 twins. And a desk. There is the wall closet with the mirrors, and then there is the Jack and Jill bathroom. Once we go through the Jack and Jill, we are in the yellow room with the flowers in his hair wallpaper, which coordinates nicely with the base game bedspread. So this is more of a green room. And that's the green trailer. Finally, we have the blue trailer, which is the flip floor plan of Jessica's. While maybe a little bit coastal, that's not really intended here. Very clean lines. Tiny little kitchenette. Again, the micro bathroom. And for the bedroom, we have my personal favorite, the Shakely bedroom set that is found in Life Stories. And this wall texture is also a Life Stories wall texture. This is the first unit before shot. and the first unit after. The second unit, which of course is Jessica's unit before, Jessica's unit after, the third unit before, the third unit after, the fourth unit before, and the fourth unit after. Okay, here's our girl. Where is she? Over at the chess tables. That's a great idea. Why don't you rent an apartment? Yes, you would like to rent it. Now go sign the contract, dear. And it's raining. Okay, great. And why don't you go to work? Her job is also that of a romance sim. Let's put the kids in. Okay, and over here we have a gearhead and a bohemian, so that's great. Exactly what I was aiming for. Well, all right, and here they are. The teenagers holding the toddlers, the kids playing red hands. That's great. Let's get that trailer. And as long as you're holding those toddlers, why don't you just go ahead and, okay, put them there. That's great. All right, why don't you, actually you, rent that apartment while you go pick up the little one and put Georgia on the rider. Yes. There we go. And kids, why don't the two of you each go to school? Ginger, why don't you walk to school as well? Gavin can stay home and babysit today. Gavin's enjoying hanging out in the play tower. We love that for him. And why don't you get a bottle for little Garrett there? Perfect. Enough playtime for Georgia. Why don't you do the same for her? Get her a bottle. Actually, Georgia, why don't you finish off that bottle that's just laying around so it doesn't go to waste? Good girl. An interesting thing about the Newson clan is that none of them have any memories of life before moving in. Okay, Gavin, why don't we watch a little bit of the Yummy channel? Get some cooking skill for you while the littles do some blocks and things. Congratulations, Garrett, for discovering your tinkering love. And Ginger brought a friend home today. Why don't you invite the headmaster? Worst case scenario is you don't get in. But we got to give it a shot. Yeah. All right, and the younger set is home. And Garrett's being very, very responsible while Gavin's bouncing on the furniture. We love that. And Gavin, why don't you make some shrimp gumbo? That's got to be the most impressive thing that you're able to make. All right, Gavin, why don't you greet Vince the headmaster with a kiss, kiss, darling? And yes, it smells yummy. Okay. And let's start with a tour. Okay, and let's see. Not out here because that's terrible. This isn't great, so let's not give that a shot. A clean bathroom is usually a good bet. Oh, yes. Good bathroom. Here, show him the room. All right. And how about another bathroom? He wasn't clearly fully in the bathroom. Okay, that sucks. How about Ginger's room? All right, wonderful. And now what about your own room? Okay, great. And we got 41 house tour points. Okay, and why don't you serve that shrimp gumbo? And let's call him to dinner, please. Okay, Gavin, change topic to school. Let's keep everything. You also change topic to school. You change topic to school. Where's school? And you also change topic to school. We're all going to be talking about school. Work those schmooze points. Right, why don't you try to schmooze a little bit while your sister does a little bit of baby care? And oh, we are so close. We've got 5 points to go. Maybe another schmooze, please. And doing pretty well, just having a good old chat. Seems to be getting along well. You can do this, Gavin. We've got faith in you. You've got 2 hours. There we go. That's what we're talking about. And congratulations, you are now all in private school. Meanwhile, Ginger's over here potty training Garrett. Looking so excited to live her life. Congratulations. And I didn't know that the little ones were both wearing yellow PJs, so that makes the nursery so much more perfect. And Ginger, why don't you go get that good gaming PC? That's for your hobby. And Ginger, why don't you call for nanny service? And we're going to say track your schedule. Wonderful. Why don't you go to bed? If this trailer was good enough to get kids into private school, then it's good enough for Jessica. And with the rest of the kids tucked into bed and our toddlers working on their relationships and skills, I will say I will see you soon in the pixelated world. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And that's all I have to say. VK out.